Boom. So here we go. So look, this is our favorite game, or my favorite game, when it comes to double bishop sacrifice. The double bishop sacrifice game is one of my favorites from Judy Polgar playing Anatoly Karpov. And they, I think they're even. I think they even in like how many times they played and stuff. Let me turn the engine off here. All right, but I think they even. And then let's like put this over here so y'all can't see the moves. Right. So e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6. Actually, we do need to see some of the moves, so we're gonna switch this over here. Let's go over here. Yeah, we'll do it like this. I need to see some of the moves as well. Okay, so we got this Petrov, right? And there's no knight c6, no Staffordness. Come on.
Garbage.
None of that. We not doing that around here. We not doing that around here. Now, of course, Karpov, he not doing that. So he played d6. Played d6. None of that stuff. Knight f3, knight takes e4. This is all standard Petrov. This is the Petrov I learned. Right, and I learned this one with knight to c3, where a lot of the GMs like to play this, right? You take here, 300, 600, bitch. Thanks, bro. Show car going crazy. So pawn takes, right? We put the bishop on f4 or queen d2. You castle. You put the bishop either on e3 as well. This is just quick theory for you. h3, castles, get out the way. Castle, queen side. You play g4, put the bishop on c4 or d3. And it's literally a battle of both sides there. A battle of both sides, right? So that's what that's about, you know, in that thing. Chokar is going off. Yo, Chokar gave so much love. This is why we love y'all, man. Like, that's crazy. Chokar then gifted another 3 subs to the channel, then just did this and that, and just did everything, right? That's the kind of love you like and need and appreciate. Thank you, bro. Knight takes e4. d4 was actually the move from Polgar here. This is the different one. This is the one that they still play today. Usually they go bishop d6 stuff. They go bishop d6, but we're gonna make this real quick too because I want to get it into the world championship stuff for today. That's on chess.com. But what's up, LHA? Yo, so check this out, right? Castles and then knight to c6, right? c4, knight b4, bishop b2, castles a3. I mean, really, like not a lot's going on. Canty, I might have failed my exam. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that, big fella. Yeah. Hopefully you get better there. Hopefully you get better there. Let's one button. It's okay. You'll be fine. Trokar, thanks for extending through February. So like checking this position out, guys, there's really not a lot going on. Like you just move the knight back, capture, and then we need to develop. Look at the pieces. Look at this. There's nothing going on. So you have to develop. So knight c3, capture, and then these type of positions you really favor for the bishops that can like swipe the board this way. But black has good bishops too, so of course sort of level. But at least we got a pawn in the center. We can advance this way. Maybe we can rook lift eventually. Like I can see this as an attacking player. This should be a position that you should kind of know how to work through, right? That's what you want to do here. So. You think third eye a few years, honestly. It's usually a few because you need the rating really, but you really need the norms too as well. Third eye, so it's the norms and then the rating. Rating is usually the hardest, but no worries. You're amazing. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks, Dimple. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Shug is here too. So everybody's here, bro. That's right. We here. B takes c3 and then queen d6. So again, we're looking at my favorite sacrificial game of like. 2 pieces. Like, what's your favorite sacrifice? You always want to know what's your favorite sacrifice. Mine is like 2 bishops. I love sacking 2 bishops or 2 rooks or 2 knights, 2 of anything, really, if you could do it. So, you know, this game is going to demonstrate that. So watch the setup. She go rook b1, she get out the way, have a nice day. Maybe like some rook b3 and slide. Maybe, could happen, right? You never know. But b6, Karpov going, doing this thing, you know, hey, I need to move this bishop. Maybe we put it here. Maybe we go this way. Right, stuff like this. Sack time, that's right. Good afternoon, young man. Good to see you. Thanks for putting eyes on and sharing on the game. Your look is always helpful. Thank you, Sekou 59. Sekou 59, bro. What's good, man? Sacking 2 rooks with Aliekin's gun is my favorite. Yeah, sacking 2 rooks, right? And, you know, I've actually done this too as well. This is how attacking players think, right? If you like, you know, saber on, type chess, hitting across the body 2 times, watching drop, you know, this is something to pay attention to. You bring this rook up here like this, rook b5, and we live. Then swing him to the other side. and we ride, right? It's very easy. Rook h5 and then bishop d3, and you just go crazy on this side of the board. It's literally, but this is outrageous. This really is wild, but I have done these type of things before. So you have to be aware of how am I going to attack, have a plan of attack, then try to execute the plan of attack. b6, rook e1. So she goes rook e1, just making moves, right? Get centralized, got a file, nothing yet. Bishop e6, now, key point here. Key point, y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready? Hold up. Hold up. Key point is this right here. Bishop d3. Right. Why? What does this do? It attacks the h7 pawn. It attacks the h7 pawn. Right. What if the enemy noticed it and pushed the pawn to h6? Well, first off, you know what's funny? If we play rook b5 and you play h6, you know that's very cool. Cause rook b5 and you play h6, like that is just so strange to me that he's just like, why did he play h6? Maybe g6 because I can still go rook h5, which is my intention anyway, because I can't go rook g5 because of bishop. But if g6, well, then you've actually created weaknesses, and the bishop wants to be on g7. So I actually do win in this situation too. Not that it's crushing right now, but I mean, do you really want this bishop here? And you're the one looking rough here still, right? You know, we're at least attacking is what we want. We want to attack. But that's a good observation from Quan in the chat. Okay, rook b1, b6, rook e1. Bishop e6 and bishop d3 key point. You have to hit the pawn. You have to attack, right? It has to line up. The strongest bishop, I'm giving y'all a Jedi. Let me put this in the chat. And go a lightsaber right here. Okay, let's let him know. This about to happen. This the king's bishop is the strongest bishop. Usually, the king's bishop is the strongest bishop. So this is the king's one. The bishop goes here, and for black, right? Flip the board. The king's bishop is this one. So if it sits here, it's the strongest one usually. So if you know this, right, this bishop should sit here. I got a rook lift city here, but these bishops are looking good. If this one had to be here, well, then g4 opens up. So that means when my rook lift comes, I go rook g4. This is a dark square. I hit him here. If he goes g6, I need to soften this, so I play h4, h5. Hit him here, sack, right? It's automatic. You learn this in the school of in sack first, think later from my grandfather Tal. Shout out to him. Bruh. So, you know, after bishop d3, you hit this, right? It's looking great. Keep it up. What's up, girl? Serenity Harper. What up? So bishop d3, rook a to e8. And then rook a to e8. Oh, snap. She actually did this. I'm not even... Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I don't remember this. Like, I haven't looked at this game before, guys. I've looked at the ending part in the combination that I'm about to show you. I've seen. But I didn't see it up until this part. What do you think the move is here? Chat, white to move. What do you think the move is? I'm actually kind of hyped about this. Does she play this move? Because, I mean, hey, look, we went to the same school, to say the least. She must be my sister or half cousin or something like that. Because we thinking in the same well. We thinking the same. We really thinking the same here. Don't Cry Wolf says rook b5. Okay, Choo Choo, thanks for the train there. We had the level 3 train. What you think the move is, chat? Rook b5 is from Don't Cry Wolf. Knight e5. Okay, so putting the knight right here in the center of the board. Okay. A rook b5 and sack the rook for a knight. Rook b5 and then sack the rook. You can't go here. I don't know how you would be able to do that, though. Bishop h7, bishop h2, or h7. That's what you meant. All right, so the move is, in fact, rook to b5. Rook b5. Sheesh. My goodness, big fella. My goodness. Rook b5. That's what she played. But remember, I was talking about this early on, right? And that's what she played in the game, bro. Rook b5. Jeez. So she with knight a5. Okay, cool. She went rook b to e though, because you can't do nothing over here. Honestly, I'm definitely still probably going rook h5. I love to attack. I need multiple pieces. The rule of +2, or actually knowing that it takes three or more pieces for a successful attack. And I know I only got like 2 or 3 right now, and he got 2 or 3 kind of defending. There's defense on the 3rd rank here, 6th rank for black, so it ain't gonna really work. So I need another piece, which just makes total sense. Open up the file with a smile. Go to the other side of the board, hitting, splitting, right? It's how we do it, right? So rook b to e5, and then knight to c6. Wow. And that's how that rook got to e2. Nice. That's actually important. Nice technique for doubling rooks. Right, I know. You feel like you have a semi advantage when you play someone in a person that hasn't met you. No, actually, you play someone. You probably do have a semi. Actually, I think that is a advantage if you do have not played someone ever. Absolutely, that's an advantage because they don't know what to expect. They don't. This is why, as a player, when they start knowing you, then that's a bad thing. You need to always be prepped. So I have, which I mean, man, my training now be like, world championship prep. Like they don't know what I'm doing. They don't know what I'm doing. I'm not giving out nothing. I'm playing this. When you think I'm playing this, I'm playing this. When you think, and then when you catch on to me playing that, I'm playing this now, right? And Magnus says this too, though. You have to play different openings to become a better player. But after a while, you start to become very well rounded. So that's where I'm at now. But you do have to understand that, though. It's pretty cool. Great question. White is so active here? Absolutely. Block the rook. What if black pushed the bishop to d5? He could. He could. But actually, I mean, it's white. What is black's move? He could play bishop d7. So bishop d5 actually is probably a move. He didn't play this. He actually went bishop to d7. Wow. Nah, I don't. Yeah, not to me. Third eye. I don't think it does. This is chess players of all different shapes and sizes and strangenesses. Very strange. Very, very strange. I've seen some very strange things in tournaments. It's good to always be a student. Correct, Randy Harper. Karpov is scared. Yeah, I don't understand. Let me turn the engine on here because I need to see. Well, before let's just see if is there any immediate something we missing. Why this just seems like such a better move. I mean, of course, obviously 95. But, okay, so I don't see anything immediate. Wow, knight g5 is crushing, but I mean now it's like settling. So knight g5, yeah, because you can't even. It's pinned. It's pinned. Look at that. Yikes! And this is just annoying. Like so, but I mean, bishop d7 probably isn't better. Right? It probably isn't better. Bishop d5 is probably the better move because like it just at least bishop d7. It's like not doing anything. Maybe why he retreated a bit. Maybe yeah, but it's still. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right, Rook. It does defend the rook, so knight g5 doesn't happen. But this is look how passive this is, right? Look how passive this is. The queen is very strange on d6, almost short on spaces, only being allowed f6, only square. Look at that. Look at that, right? You can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. So all these squares are locked down. So you only got this one. This queen only goes here. This is getting scary, getting very kind of scary for black here. So the bishop d7. Here we go. Here go to move. What the eval say here? That's a great question. Let me turn it on. Wow. Surprisingly, I mean, engines are so strong. This is why you always have to have two analysis. One is yours as a human. What does it look like? And then the other one is always like the engine evaluation. Like what is it, right? That's very, very important because I mean, turning the engine off right now, this is crushing. I'm winning this game, no doubt about it, with the white pieces. So, but if turn the engine on, it's like only, believe it or not, only plus 1.56. That's crazy. That literally blows my mind there. Bruh. Like, come on. Garbage. It's not a move, bro. Like, how is this? How is this okay for black? How is this playable? Right? But of course it is. So D5 is the move from Judah Polgar here, and right here gives it 0.75 of an advantage. And to get this, guys, get this, the move that was played by Karpov, by the way, is knight a5, which is kind of, you don't really have choices. Like, what else do you do? But surprisingly, I can't make this up. It's 0.94 here. Let me show y'all on the screen. Look at this. Look what I'm looking at. 0.94 at the top up there. Y'all see that? 0.94. Equal. Oh, it's equal. Yeah, it's about equal. About equal. No, it's not, bro. If you're a human, you're getting crushed. Look at this. Let's flip the board. Flip the board. How equal is this? How equal is this, bro? All right. Depth 20, though. Shoot, you can do depth 50, depth 100, right? Like, it's this white is crushing. It doesn't matter what this depth is. That thing tripping. And white is winning this game in every single situation. After knight a5, white plays knight e5. And then bishop f6. Bishop f6 hitting the knight. Right, trying to get the knight out of there. Bishop f4, she develops. And then here we go. Boom, boom. And queen takes a3. All right, here we go. And this is my favorite. Now, again, this is why we're going through this a little bit quicker because this is not the analysis for tonight, but this is this. I'm showing y'all my favorite sacrifice in chess is this one right here. Rook e3, queen c5. And here we go. Y'all ready, chat? Y'all ready for this? Well, number one, first off, let's get some moment of silence. Moment of silence, please. Pay the respects. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, secondly, what's the move? What do you do here? What's the move, chat? Bishop h7. I see bishop h7. Okay. Bishop h7. Very nice. Very nice. Bishop takes g7. All right. So first off, one thing I want to point out here is you always have to realize this. How many pieces does it take for a successful attack? Successful. So that's like 3 or more. Right. So you want to pay attention to this. I have 1, 2 with the bishops, and 3 with the rook, being able to go not here yet, but these squares at least, and then 4. So I have like 4, right? And how many pieces are actually defending this side of the board, really? Like realistically, the bishop maybe, and the queen is actually blocked away from all action, right? So you actually have like 4 minus 1, which is like a decisive advantage here. This game's over, and you guys found it. Bishop takes h7. That's right. Good. That's right. Good job, Chad. Great job. Bishop takes h7. King takes h7. Right? What's the next move? What's the follow-up? What is the follow-up, Chad? What is that mate called? I don't even know if there's a name for this one. I do know it's a double bishop sacrifice, though. Queen h5. It's not. I'm not familiar with that one. I know. I don't even know all the mate names. Yeah. Who cares, right? Exactly. Shoot, is it bait? Yep. All right, get him off the board. Cool. Get him out of here. Didn't he resign after Queen h5? In fact, he did resign after Queen h5, but the rest of it is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a Greek gift, right? Yeah, it's kind of like a Greek gift. But Queen h5, and this is the end of the game. This is the end of the game. But the finale is beautiful. We have to see it, right? We have to see it. The king has to go g8. What's the next move? What do you do? What do you do? Bishop g7, bishop g7, rook g3. Okay. I see rook h3, bishop g7, bishop g7, rook g3s, rook g3, rook h3, rook h3, rook h3. Man, okay, rook h3. Nice. 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 Garbage. Nicely garbage. What are you doing? Garbage. Disgusting. Like, what is he doing? What did he just do? What are you doing with your life, bro? Hey, man. You know what? You know what? We just gonna go to the next one. Rook G3. Okay, Rook G3. The Rook G3s. I see y'all. I see y'all. Hey, come get this. Garbage. Hey, come get this. Garbage. Yep. Garbage. One for you two. Garbage. One for you two. Absolutely. It's not a move. It doesn't work. I get out of this immediately. Now I'm Karpov. I play f6, and I'm going to look at you real hard. Very uncomfortable stare right now. After f6, this is over. Now, you have to bail out with a draw. That's the only thing you have now. Nothing works. Nothing works. Doesn't do it. This is why move order is extremely important. Extremely important. Extremely. Thanks for the follow. Yes, Ronnie. Beast313. What up? So, after King G8, the rook moves don't work. You have to make another forcing move. So, shout out to you guys who said Bishop takes G7. Sorry, actually. It's just here. Bishop takes G7. Boom. That's the move right there. There you go. You're not garbage. That's very nice. Bishop takes g7. This is maiden weak, right? Get him off the board. So he has to take this. Forced. I mean, you could play f6, actually. And f6, after f6, there's a cool one. I think this one's strange. I forgot. I think you have to take this. Because this one is hard to get through. You could also check as well, but I think it takes a little longer. Let me see what the engine says. So move number 1, yes, bishop takes is number 1. Bishop h6 is surprisingly number 2. Number 3 is queen h8. So you can do this one. And then after king f7, go back. Wow. But what if he just goes back? So now they're like, yeah, take here. Okay, weird. So bishop takes f6. The idea here is if rook takes f6, you have rook g3 check. You could also win by taking here. But rook g3, this is the whole idea of the rook being up here. King can't go anywhere. Blocking with the rook, I mean, are you serious? We're not about to block with the rook. So you're going to move your king out of the way. And then queen h8, king f7, queen g7 is mate because you can't run this way. Nasty. Nasty. Get him out of here. So, beautiful stuff. So bishop takes f6. There's really, this is also mate as well. This is mate. This is why this is kind of mandatory to capture. And if you go rook f7 and you get mated on h8, you could also just do this. It doesn't matter. Everything's mate once again. Even queen g6 is winning. Everything's winning. It doesn't matter what you do. Mate. Mate. So everything was mate here. f6 is the best try to run away. Right? f5 with the same ideas here. So you have to look at king takes. King takes g7. Right? And this leads into what? Now, a lot of people get this wrong, believe it or not. White to move. What do you do? Believe it or not. People get this wrong. Why don't you g5 force the enemy to push pawn to g6? Huh? Queen g5, rook g3. Okay. Rook g3 must be. Rook g3 from strands. Queen g5, rook g3, queen g5. That's correct, guys. You're right. You're right. Rook g3, queen g5. That's it. Great job. That's it. It's rook g3, queen g5. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Rook g3, queen g5. You could also do queen g5 and then king h7, and then it's like same thing, just in case you missed it. And what you don't want to do is get hit with this garbage button. Garbage. If you do this right here and you think it's mate and you like, ha, 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 everything all cool, you get hit with this bishop takes h3 and you looking crazy out here. So don't do it. Always look at the entire board, as Bobby Fischer says. So rook g3 is the move. Rook g3, king f6, f6, and then queen g5 is mate right here. So this is my favorite sacrifice. My absolute favorite sacrifice is the double bishop sacrifice. Whenever you can do it. In fact, me being, I like playing very aggressive openings and fun stuff. Like I had some Larson system, B3, and some Jobava London games where I was able to sacrifice the bishop. And usually in this manner, remembering actually Judah Polgar doing this, I was able to actually execute this myself. Many times actually, more often than not. And I can remember actually bishop takes h7, then queen check, then bishop takes g7, and then do a rook lift and be able to mate them. Very beautiful. Hopefully you guys liked it. I'll see y'all on the next video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.